since Greg
Got it.
redeemed this. All right, so top 5 movies I live for. Basically, they're not my absolute favorite movies, but they're like the movies that I can watch over and over again. Like I've never seen them before, and I love it every single time. And again, this is not in an order. This is just my top 5 that I would pick anytime. Like you could be like, I could be in the middle of doing nothing. I'm probably not even in the mood to watch a movie. You say, hey, you want to watch this? The answer is going to be hell yeah. So the first one is going to be John Wick. The first one.
Yup.
Because I love the first John Wick so
Completely
much.
Understandable.
It's like the perfect action movie for people like me. Because I love it, so
really
much. It's definitely one of my favorite action movies. And like honestly, as much as I enjoy the sequels for what they are, this could have been a standalone movie and I would have been perfectly fine. Like I didn't
Yeah, it
need
definitely could have been.
all the sequels, but
But
I don't mind the
but
sequels.
either way, it was really good.
Yeah, and all the other ones are good. I mean, it was just more lore, but I still feel like I didn't need the lore. I just liked
Yeah.
knowing what I knew from the first one. And Keanu Reeves is wrecking shit in that movie. I love when you can tell when an actor is really into a movie and how much dedication they put into it because he gave his all in every single one of those, especially the first one. And that was before it was even a franchise. No one was thinking about making a franchise. This is supposed to go directly to Netflix originally. They were not even going to release it in the theaters because it was like a smaller budget, only like $14 million for the first one. Yeah, there you go, Caesar. Why are you making this difficult? That is you. So, okay, what's the next one? This one, number 2 is The Avengers from 2012. I love this movie so much. This is the only movie I saw more than twice in the theater. And I went to go see it 7 times in the theater. And I was loving every second of it.
7?
7 times. I have never seen a movie more than twice. Like I want to say I saw, the only other movie I saw more than once was, is it Unbreakable? Is that the M. Night Shyamalan movie? Unbreakable with Sam Jackson and Bruce Willis? I saw that twice, unintentionally. It was like my friend hadn't seen it. I already saw it with my family. I'm like, okay, I'll watch it with you. And I loved it. I love this movie so much. And mainly it was like, I would say this is where I fell in love with Tom Hiddleston, but I was already kind of instantly smitten with him after the first Thor movie. But this just kind of solidified him as like my obsession for the last 12 years. Granted, I am asexual, but still, if I could have him be like my professional cuddle buddy, I'd give up every dime I had just to be his cuddle buddy. I love him so much. But this movie is so good.
Understandable.
This movie is so good. Like you didn't even have to really watch the other movies to enjoy this one. This was before the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe blew up, and it was only like 3 or 4 movies before this.
Yeah.
But if you watch the movies, you would enjoy this a little more. But you could still enjoy this without seeing any of them. I think just as a
I
standalone
also
movie,
just
it's just good.
still
What?
I also still just love the scene where Tony's just like fighting Hulk in the Hulkbuster, and he's just like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Isn't that the second? That's the second one. That's the Age of Ultron.
Yeah. Oh, oh yeah, that's my bad.
Yeah.
I don't know how I get those two movies confused, but I always do get those two movies confused.
Yeah, I did like that scene though in the second one. Everyone gives the second one so much
Yeah.
shit, but I will tell you this: I will watch Avengers: Age of Ultron before I watch the sequel to most of the Marvel movies. I'll watch it before I watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I'll watch it probably before I watch Thor 2, even though granted there's more Tom Hiddleston in that movie, which is the only reason why I will want to watch it in the first place. But yeah, the only one, maybe Winter Soldier. Maybe. I like Winter Soldier, but honestly I think I will watch Age of Ultron too over Winter Soldier, even though it's a good movie. They're both good movies in my opinion, but for some reason people shit on Age of Ultron so much, and it had like a great villain. You had Ultron, who was voiced by fucking oh my god, I blanked on his name. What is his name? God, he's an actor. James Spader.
Um,
James Spader, who the man is like just like Tony Stark is the embodiment of charisma, so having those two play off each other was great. So that movie need a little more respect.
Yeah.
Go back and watch Age of Ultron, people. Don't just remember from back 2015. Go back and watch it now, and I promise you'll enjoy it way more than you did back then. I promise.
But I'm not really an action fan, so
Yeah.
That's a
We know
big
you
problem.
like comedies. And you don't eat food. You don't like you don't like anything but comedies. We got you. All right. Number 3. No, ask him. Ask him what he eats. Okay. Number 3 is
do you
Die
eat?
Hard. Should have done that.
Understandable.
the only answer to that is yes.
Yes, he doesn't eat food. Number 3 is Die Hard. Again, my favorite Christmas movie. This is not a debate. It's a Christmas movie. Why? Because I watch it at Christmas time. I can watch it any other time of the year, but it's my Christmas movie. Even Bruce Willis says it's not a Christmas movie, but he doesn't know what he's talking about. So, it's my Christmas movie. You don't have to like it as a Christmas movie. You don't have to like it, but it's my Christmas movie, okay? It's mine. Hey, Marzi. Sorry. I didn't say hi, but I was talking about my favorite movie, so I'm very passionate right now. I can sit here and watch Die Hard right now, and you would think I've never seen it before, because that's how I watch some of my favorite movies. Like, I remember one Christmas I was watching it, sitting there with my mom. Granted, we have seen this both a million times. We're just sitting there just watching it, just like we've never seen it before, just enjoying ourselves watching this movie, because it's a great movie. It's a great action movie. It's like damn near the perfect action movie. It's almost perfect. I mean, granted, every action movie has a bunch of plot holes, including this one, but it's still, for an action movie, damn near perfect. And I will watch it over and over again. Hell, I'll watch it tonight if I feel like it. I might watch one of these movies. Because again, these are just movies I can watch anytime. All right, number 4,
That's the mood.
Jurassic Park. Holy fucking shit. Fucking dinosaurs. Holy shit. What the fuck? I love Jurassic Park. I love this movie so much. The original. I hate Jurassic World. Jurassic World is trash, but we're not talking about Jurassic World. We're talking about Jurassic Park, because this movie is great. It's just so good. Again, this is another movie I can sit down and watch it like I've never seen it before, because it is just so good. Even though the CGI is shit, even though back then it was still like of its time, like high quality, but it's still good. And they use puppets for the close-up scenes, so it wasn't all CGI shit like the new ones are. You actually had something there that you could act off of. And it's just such a good story, and it's so different from the book. If you read the book, like the old guy is a fucking monster, and instead they have him be this little sweet old guy. Yeah, but in the book he's a monster. I wanted them to throw the little girl at the dinosaurs so they could get away, because she was annoying as shit in the book. But
To be honest, I don't give a shit about CGI, but as long as it's funny, I'll take it.
yeah, we know comedy. We got you. But yeah, I love Jurassic Park. So that's another one. It's so good. And again, I said this because we did this for my book club when I had a book club, which I might start up again. When we did book versus movie, and we did this one, Jeff Goldblum is literally the prototype for almost every famous guy I have had a crush on. No joke. Every famous guy I've ever had a crush on since him, tall, slender man with dark curly hair. And it was because of this movie. And it was because of specifically
Wait a
Jurassic
minute.
Park.
Understandable.
Every
Now, wait just a
single
damn
one.
minute.
What?
That
What?
kind of fits my description.
I hope I never meet you. Because I will instantly have a crush on you.
My face on the other hand.
And the fact
I do
that
have
I'm old
glasses
enough
and
to
I
be
do
your
like-
mother, oh, I'm definitely going to send you on a one-way trip to Cougar Town.
Oh, fuck no.
Damn.
So yeah, that is the prototype of every. Cause let me see, when I was in high school, I was all about JC Chazé from NSYNC. No joke. Same thing, tall, slender, dark curly hair. Tom Hiddleston, tall, dark, curly hair, slender. Benedict Cumberbatch, same thing. Every single guy I've ever had a serious crush on has been like a Jeff Goldblum prototype. So thanks for that movie. And let's see, the last one is actually a comedy. It's the only comedy on here, and we might watch it again.
Tell
on
me
here
now,
one day.
what shall it be?
It's called What We Do in the Shadows. This
I
is not
see.
only one of my favorite comedies of all time, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. And again, this is something I could sit down and watch right now. It is a solid 90 minutes, and it is nothing but funny because it's just... Now, even though like the whole like fake mockumentary thing has been done a billion times, this one is perfect. It's kind of like how I described it to someone is like if you watch the movie This Is Spinal Tap, but it was, instead of a mockumentary about a rock band, it's a mockumentary about vampires, and they're just as uncool as Spinal Tap is. That's basically this movie, and it's great. I love this movie so much because it's so funny, and it's from like New Zealand, another low budget movie that ended up spawning a great TV show. So again, this is like a great comedy. What?
Noted. If you ever do a watch party of that, invite me.
Oh, don't worry, I will, because this is like one of my favorites. And this guy right here, the Nosferatu looking vampire, his name is Peter. He's my favorite because his name is spelled Peter with a Y. It's Petyr. And it's great. And they're not in America, they're in New Zealand because this is all New Zealand cast. So it's great. I love this movie so much. So yeah, that's my top 5 of movies that I live for. So basically these are the top 5 movies that if I'm not doing anything right now, I could just pop in right now and not even think twice about what I'm watching if it's one of these 5 movies. So thank you to
Fair
Greg.
enough.
Thank you to Greg for redeeming that. So now that's off the list. So now I just have those other weird ones. I'll still have the TV shows and books I live for, and like the top 5 gay guys I wish would go straight. He already knows what one of them are because he made a redeem for that. Oh yeah, thank you for my my redeem on your channel, Greg. I appreciate that. I love it. It's just, I don't know if I told you about it, Caesar, but it's just basically a slow pan up to the picture of the clip of George Michael's beautiful face set to the intro to Careless Whisper.
Hold that off real quick.
Sure.